I'm sorry, Mum. The thing with this batter as well, it's slightly different. You see, it takes a few seconds this way as well, so you're getting twice as much bang for your buck. These vegetables, they've not come by random. So here's the pakora recipe. So traditional pakora is made with gram flour, and that's what every Indian mum makes it with. But here, I'm sorry, Mum, we're doing it in a different way. No gram flour in here. Gram flour is great, it's got a lovely flavor to it, but the thing with gram flour is once you fry it, it loses its crispiness. So most pakora is kind of soggy and kind of wet. And most of the time the vegetables that go inside there, they're things like onions, courgettes,
okay? Moist anyway.
Exactly, and they release water when they're fried, especially how you cut vegetables. It makes a difference to whether they release water or not. So our pakora batter, again, no secrets. We reveal everything. It's made with plain flour, rice flour, and corn flour. Plain flour gives it the body, the rice flour keeps it crispy, and the corn flour just adds that extra bit of binding, so it just stays nice and tight. But because those flours don't have as much flavor to them as gram flour, what we do is, you see these little magical black seeds in there? They're onion seed, or kalonji, or black seed it's known as. What that does, it gives it the strong onion flavor of having onions in a pakora, but without any of the water that gets released from an onion. So that's why you come in here, whether it's first thing on a Saturday afternoon or last thing on a Friday night, that pakora is coming out exactly the same, perfect and crispy and golden.
That's what you want.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little pakora batter. And the thing with this batter as well, it's slightly different. What we're going to do is, normal batters, they make them quite thin, and they say a batter should be light and crispy. Yes, I get that, but when a batter is actually light, whether it's tempura or even a fish batter, you find it absorbs quite a bit of oil. But our pakora batter is different, and what it is more similar to almost like a cake dough. It will be thick, and we find the thicker the batter, the less oil it actually absorbs, and you end up with a nice crispy, dry, beautiful, but inside it's moist with the vegetables, and it just keeps it absolutely gorgeous. And so all we're going to do is start working out a few of the lumps. I've got a little technique if you want. It's called the double technique. So you turn the bowl this way, and then you whip this way as well, so you're getting twice as much bang for your buck. And then once you start to work out a few of the lumps out of there, then we'll add a little bit more water to get the perfect consistency. So
it's quite thick, isn't it? Almost like a cake batter.
Yeah, it will be a little bit thinner, darling, but it will be much thicker than a regular sort of tempura or fish batter. And you see, it takes a few seconds, but this is part of the fun. Do you see what I'm doing right now? Which is that energy, the energy of a human being going into food. I think that's what makes things.
Transfer of energy.
It is, isn't it? It's beautiful, and I think that's something so special in that. That's why here in this restaurant, every single thing we make gets made from scratch. There's no. See if you can spot a microwave in the kitchen. Can you see a microwave in the kitchen? No, because that's not how we play here, okay? Nothing comes, if you open the freezer, the only thing that's going to be in there is frozen berries for the coolie and the ice cream. There's no frozen food in here. We grind our own garam masala. We make our own Thai paste. I haven't been to a restaurant that makes their own Thai paste in this country. I'm sure there are, but I haven't spotted one. But if you go to anywhere in Thailand, the best restaurant in Bangkok, or the tiny little hut somewhere in the mountains of Chiang Mai, they're making their own Thai paste. Fresh lemongrass, fresh galangal, lime leaf, ginger, fresh chili. That's how we do it here. It's so much more expensive. It takes so much more time. It's a comically stupid business decision, but this is how we do it. We have fun as a result of it, and the customers, they feel that. They feel that in the food.
Get that heat. Felt the heat.
So there we go. That's what our pakora batter looks like.
Oh, looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got a nice yellowy tinge to it.
The yellow comes from the turmeric that we add in there. Okay.
So you've added turmeric, onion seeds, black onion seeds.
Exactly, and then
anything else, salt, pepper?
So the salt is already in here as well, and our version of a curry powder goes in here as well. So all together, it just comes and it just gives this. One more thing as well. Okay. Every single item on the menu, including that kale salad, including the beet soup that you guys looked at, the pakora, how I show the guys how to develop recipes as well, is every single item has a special time or a memory in my life. Okay, that dal, it's homage to Mum's dal. You know, we're talking about Thailand. Okay, before I went to Thailand, I was a vegetarian. That my entire diet, I'm not even kidding, okay, was cheese, chocolate, potato, and bread.
Oh, wow.
Never ate one vegetable, never ate any fruit, nothing. Because I thought, but you go there, your mind gets blown by all these flavors and these ingredients and people making it. And that's why we came back and we said, look, we're going to make a Thai curry like that. And pakora, even though this is a pakora, it's not trying to resemble a pakora. It's actually one of my earliest food memories as a child is when I went to Malaysia. I must have been 7 or 8 years old. Okay, do you know what Malaysia is known for?
No.
Satay chicken on a stick. That crispy chicken on a stick and the peanut sauce. Okay, do you see where we're coming? Exactly. So I remember going there as a 7-year-old. We were there about a month, and almost every day I would get my cousin to take me on the motorbike into the market, and we would get this satay chicken, and I would want the same man as well. It was this like toothless man, okay, with a beautiful smile that would serve it from his little bicycle. And my cousin was trying to get me to go to different places, nicer restaurants, and get the satay, okay, because he could tell that was maybe not hygienic or whatever it was. But I didn't care about that. Even now, 30 odd years later, I can close my eyes and I can see that man standing by the tree on his bicycle, and that smile on his face as I approach him. His little peanut sauce in a plastic bag. So it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it and the core memories that food leaves with you. And that's what we try to do. Tap into those core memories, the feelings they had as children, and then elevate it and refine it in a way that fits the restaurant.
A lot of people can resonate with that. Food is very emotional. You can smell a smell or smell a certain food, and it'll take you back to a certain time, and it brings back memories, brings back feelings, emotions. I think we need to kind of reinvent that within food today, especially within young people, to kind of get them reinvigorated into understanding the passion behind food and how it can be so supportive in our, as nutrition rather than just something to eat. So, and it really comes through, man, because this is delicious.
Bless you. Thank you, bro. Timers are constantly going off. Hope you can cut those out.
Should we dip something into
it? Sure. Shall we drop some pakoras? Yeah. Tash, do you mind if I just drop a couple of pakoras, darling? Yeah. Yeah.
Why
10 years I've been doing this. 10 years I've been having pakora, but taking a hot crispy pakora, allowing it into this cashew cheese.
That's mild.
Can you hear the crunch?
It hasn't gotten old. Did you hear that crunch?
Oh.
Sorry, that's what I'm trying to recreate. And that's the memory I have in Malaysia, that crunch. And it fully takes me back, and it never gets boring. If the food gets boring, I'll stop doing this.
Respect. You have to quickly eat it before he comes back.
So this is how simple it is. Again, no secrets. It's just batter with aubergine, mushroom, and broccoli. And the thing with these vegetables is they've not come by random. We've had to kind of trial and error to get there. And these things, what they do is the mushroom sort of gives it that meaty, moist texture. The aubergine, what it does, it forms sort of a skin around the aubergine, but the inside of the aubergine turns into this sort of gooey, melted cheese sort of situation. And then the broccoli holds its crunch, and it just makes you feel like you're eating vegetables. So that's how easy pakora is to make. The fryer does the rest of the work, and then we take it out and dress it.
Love it.